What can you earn from a $200 trading robot? The answer is simple. You can earn a lot. In today's video, I will show you my live trading accounts where I use trading robots that cost just $200 or even less. The first account I will show you is running the EA Infinity, and you can see the results on the 100k project. If I scroll a little bit lower, you will see that it's the first account in the table. I'm trading it on a live Blackpool account, $1,000 as initial balance. It made 24.5% since the beginning, or to be precise, this is 146 days. And if I show you the track record, you will see that this is a real account indeed. And I started this trading account with $500, which means that the Infinity Trader EA is suitable for $500 account. But when I started the 100k project, I added another 500 to make the initial balance 1,000. And since this moment, it has been really profitable. If I click on stats, you will see that the average monthly return is 6% and the profit factor is 3.76. I'll show the trading platform where the Infinity is trading on this Blackpool live account, and you will see that it uses AI weekly forecast. It's trading the pound dollar, so the weekly forecast is that the overall trend is buy, which means that the trading robot uses some kind of AI algorithm to decide if we are in a bullish or in a bearish market. And you can see that at the moment there are no open trades, but the very recent trades that closed today on the 8th of May were all bullish. And it trades with 0.02 lots in this live account of mine, and it's not increasing the lots. If I show you the expert properties, you will see that the auto money management is set to 1%, and I will just scroll lower if you are interested to see the additional trade settings I imported. Max up trades is set to 3, recovery settings, recovery profit of 40, recovery trades 2, and the recovery risk multiplier is set to 2. And this expert advisor can make a lot more money if you risk more. However, it's $1,000 live account and I prefer to stay with low risk settings. So how much actually you can earn from a robot that costs $200? One more time, I've made above 20%. Oh, this is $245 in an account where I'm risking $1,000. And obviously, if this was a 10k account, I would make above 2,400. If it was $100,000 account, I would make above $24,000. And the reason I selected to start all of the accounts with $1,000 for the 100k project is because this way you can easily calculate how much you can earn with each robot by checking how much one made for me in $1,000 live account. Of course, there is never a guarantee that the performance will continue to be the same, but it could be less than that, or of course it could be more. And the Infinity Trader EA is usually on a sale. There is a track record from the vendor that I'll leave on you to check out, but if I scroll down to the bottom of the page, you will see that this EA comes with 100% money back guarantee, and the price currently sits at $197. The second expert advisor is the Wall Street Recovery Pro. On my $1,000 live account, it made above 24.5%. Did you notice how similar that is between the first and the second expert advisor I'm showing? It is exactly 24.51 with the Infinity, and it is 24.51 with the Wall Street Recovery Pro, but this one has been running for 163 days in my account, while the Infinity reached that gain a bit faster. However, if I show you the track record of the Wall Street Recovery Pro, you will see that there was this loss, but this is because the trades were kept open for a bit longer and I was charged swap from the broker, so it is displayed as a loss. And I've shown the Wall Street Recovery Pro in some of my previous videos, but what I like about this expert advisor is that it keeps trading while it's recovering a loss. So for example, here is a short trade, another short trade was added to the position, a third short trade, and they all closed on a profit, but in the meantime it kept trading up and down to bring some more profits in the accounts. And you can see that it is doing a pretty good job. And this expert advisor comes from the same vendor. Even though it's on a separate domain, you will notice that the website is very similar. It's part of a pack where you can test the Wall Street Forex Robo, the Wall Street Gold, but the best results I saw with the recovery, and that's the reason I've included this EA in my 100k project. If I scroll down to the bottom to see the price, you will notice that basic starter pack is $197. And if you want to trade a few live accounts and get a few of the EAs, then the price becomes a bit more expensive. And before I show you the third expert advisor, let me share with you why I trade many of the EAs with Black Bull Markets, which is the sponsor of today's video. They have lightning fast execution speed, and as you can guess, this is crucial for expert advisors. Leverage is up to 1 to 500, and there are thousands of tradable instruments. I usually use the ECN standard account type for the small accounts, and I use the institutional for the bigger accounts, but I don't deposit $20,000. For all of my subscribers and for myself, I arrange that we can get institutional accounts for only $2,000. So check out the link down below in the description if you want to test Black Bull Markets on a demo or on a live account. And the third expert advisor, of course, it is the good old Forex Gold investor. And in this live account, where I'm risking just 1%, you can see that this robot made above 166%, and it made above 129 in the last 30 days. If I show you the track record, you will see that initially I started the account with $500. It doubled at one point. Then there was a small stagnation period, but I added another $500 to make the initial account balance $1,000, so it will be part of my 100k project. And then it went up all the way to 2,493. There was a drop around these volatile times with the gold and drastic profit nearly at 3,000. It dropped and now it's recovering. And I receive a lot of comments about the Forex Gold investor. I know many of you are trading this expert advisor on a variety of platforms, and we all get different results. This is because the brokers offer different trading conditions, guys. Plus, I'm always using the randomization just in case the broker won't be happy if many users are taking the same trade. So if I show you the inputs, you will see that I am risking 1% in this account for both of the systems, system number 2 and system number 1. And if I scroll down to the bottom, you will see that my randomization settings is true, and I keep this to true in all of my accounts. And that might be one of the reasons sometimes you see different trades, but they should be slightly different, right? The randomization is meant to be for the prop firms, but I like to use it as well in the live accounts. The Forex Gold investor sits at the same price because, one more time, it is the same vendor. If I scroll down to the bottom, you'll see that currently it is $197. And you don't need to spend a lot of money for EAs, guys. As you can see, you can make some decent money with expert advisors that cost just $200. And the fourth expert advisor I'll be showing you today is from a different vendor, and I already showed it on my channel, but I decided to include it in today's video. Again, it is the Japan Strike EA because this expert advisor also sits at the price of $200. There is a track record, and in one of my previous videos I said that I remain skeptical about the vendor's track record, and I only believe in my track records or the results I see in my accounts, if I show you the track record, you will see that it is slowly going upwards, but this is relatively a new account, just 9 days old. And you will see that if I switch to the equity, we don't have huge drawdowns. There was one at that point, but it is very small drawdown because the expert advisor keeps trading with the same lots. If I bring this VPS on my recording screen, you will see that here is the backtest of the expert advisor, but the important thing is that it's trading just with 0.01 a lot for the dollar yen, and it uses trading stop loss very successfully. And each of these 4 robots costs $200. And if you are a person who is willing to spend more and you want to buy an expert advisor for $1,000, why don't you consider having them 4 together in a portfolio? You will diversify the risk and you will not put all of the exposure in one robot. And that's exactly what I'm planning to do at the end of the 100K project. Once I see the results and the top expert advisors and the most suitable trading platforms, I will start putting them together into bigger accounts to diversify the risk and to maintain stable and low risk accounts where I'll be chasing 5 to 10% a month. That's more than enough. And now let me tell you which will be the 3 new accounts I'll be starting today for the 100K project. The first account I'll be starting with is with the Forex Fury. And if you're a VIP member, you would have access to all of our demo accounts, but the Forex Fury made above 30% in the demo account, and that's for a little bit over 2 months, and it made nearly 9% in the last 30 days alone. And here it is in our demo account, where you can see that it is trading many lots in every single position. Pretty much it is risking 15% of the equity, and that was the set file we downloaded from the vendor. You can see that it is trading exactly a percentage of the equity, which is 50%, but I remain skeptical because this is super risky. Also, some of our subscribers and clients share that this is a risky expert advisor, and we performed a backtest with the 15% risk, and you'll see that from 10K it reached up to $363,000, which is a huge profit. But if you look at the backtest, you will see that the equity drawdown is 87.29, and I started decreasing the lots, or the percentage. Actually, I went down to 10 and then I went down to 5. It was about 18% drawdown, and I succeeded to squeeze the drawdown below 10%, where the backtest is still profitable, but it makes about 30% for the backtested period. I have a screenshot of it right in here, not to make the video any longer, so you'll see that it's a little bit steadier, and it made like 30% for the backtesting period with a drawdown below 10%. So I will start 2 accounts with these settings, with using 1% from the equity, and I'll start it on one iPhone's account, and I'll start it on one trading.com account. And I'll show you quickly the backtest so we'll see the difference now. And here it is with 1%. You can see that it made above 13K. If I show you the backtest, you will see that total net profit is 3,787, and the equity drawdown is below 10%. And the third account I'll be starting is with the Wall Street Recovery Pro. I showed you the live account in this video, but if you look at the demo account, you will see that it made above 100% gain for a little bit over a year, or in other words, it doubled the account in 1 year. So I'll be starting it on another iFunds account. And in the end, I want to tell you something very important. It's not important how much you spend for an expert advisor or how much you invest in one trading account. It is important how you manage it and how you control your emotions, because in algo trading there are still emotions. You can feel greed, So when you have profits in one account, you can increase the risk to the maximum and still blow the account. You can feel fear. So after losses in the account, you stop trading with the robot. But with every robot, we see drawdowns and dips. And actually the best moment to start trading with a robot is right after it made some losses. So keep it fully automatically. Keep checking the results from the 100K project, because this is the reason I did it. For me to see and find the best expert advisor with the most suitable platform, and for you to save you the time to test so many different EAs. And if you guys want to learn more about one of the expert advisors I showed you today, check out this video on my side. Until then, don't forget I love you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.